Hello, this is Zach Farver, and I'm here again this week interviewing another athlete of the week. And this week it'll be Joshua Peardot, after he won the national championship in his division, the sub-junior division, correct? Under 18 and so forth, in his weight class. Yeah. So just here to talk about that this week. So what exactly did you have to do at nationals and so forth, like lifting-wise?
Well, I went in there having big numbers in my mindset, because it's a national meet. It's going to be more competition, a lot more kids that haven't competed against, and they're going to bring a lot more to the table. So I knew I had to try for some different numbers. And in my mind, I had more than an off day. I went 7 for 9 on my lifts, like I have at every other single meet. For my ending squat, I had 640, which was far from a PR. I wanted to hit 680 is what it was, but I bombed out on my second attempt, so I had to redo that. And I ended for my bench with 363. Everything's in kilograms, so it's kind of strange having that strange adjustment. And deadlift, I ended with 606, which was my second attempt. And I had to go for the win on that attempt, which I had to throw on 650, which I've never even attempted before. So the most I've done in a meet was at state, which was 620, which was the state record at that point.
Wow.
So throwing on 650 was kind of a big change, and never even thought of trying that much at nationals or basically ever in high school. And I almost got it. I was just about 3-4 inches from pulling her all the way up, and then basically had her slip out of my hand. So I had first place slip right out of my hand, fall to the floor. Kind of discouraging, but
I could
what are
imagine.
you gonna do?
But I mean, hey, still won it anyways. So in the end, that's all that really matters, I guess. But so what exactly? I know this is only your first year doing powerlifting and so forth. So what got you into it this year as opposed to the last 3?
Well, the last 3 years I didn't powerlift because I wanted to focus mainly on football, and I had a back injury, so I knew lifting heavy wouldn't be too great for me, but I kind of did it anyways. So I just got in shape for football, and now football's over. I was like, hey, might as well try doing something that I'm good at.
Yeah,
so
very good at it.
Decided to compete, and I already had the strength. I knew, and Thompson knew I excelled pretty good in it. And my goal at the beginning of the season was to place a top 3, top 5 at state, and I never expected myself to win. And I went in state, and I won by 130 pounds.
Jeez.
And so I decided to test it at the national level. So I went to nationals and did a lot better than I was expected to. Went in, I was projected 3rd place, and went in there and got second with my second deadlift. I had second lockdown, so I realized I had to go for first. There's no way around it.
Yeah,
I was just that close from winning it all.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of funny because I never expected myself to even go to nationals, and now I have a spot on the Team USA World's team, which we go to. That'll be in Poland in September.
Wow.
Yeah.
So did you get a lot of like scrutiny and so forth from other people because you're just from random Toma in the middle of Wisconsin? Probably no big name powerlifters coming out from here too often, I'm sure.
Yeah, definitely. Well, not being in powerlifting for the last 3-4 years, where's this kid come from?
Yeah.
No one's gonna expect a small town kid of 9,500 people to do so well in the nation and put up big numbers like that. No one will expect that. And a lot of people are like biased towards their bigger towns and their kids that have been doing it forever. So they're gonna want them. They're gonna choose them over any other small town kid that doesn't have a name for himself yet.
Honestly, it's pretty inspiring there, just going out and showing everybody that even though you're not from, even some big place like Milwaukee or something like that, you can still put up big numbers and do really well on the national level. Is there anybody who you'd really like to say helped you do better throughout this year and so forth, like maybe Coach Thompson or something like that?
That you want me to?
Anybody who really helped you get better throughout the year, or helped you do good at powerlifting?
Coach Thompson had a huge impact on me. He was basically what made me start it all. He was telling me, yeah, you should powerlift. I wanted to powerlift last year, but it was too late in the season to join. So he said, "Yeah, you'll be a great kid. You'll do really well this year." So I powerlifted this year, and he was my biggest inspiration, I would say, because he just kept telling me, "You can do it, and you'll do great if you just keep working at it." And he wasn't wrong.
Yeah. Sure
Now he's one of the guys I look up to the most in my life. So just from a small season, had that big of an impact on me.
Yeah. Well, I think I have everything I'd like to know about, so thank you for coming on. Again, congratulations about your placing in nationals.